I have a story, and I know that everybody does. I hear them too. The daily tragedies on the news, the destruction of lives and the families left behind. And although loss is awful for the victim's family and friends, it can also leave a mark on others. My story is a little different. What happened to me is the story that nobody ever tells. The story that nobody ever thinks to tell or even asks about. I didn't know the man. I was just a stranger. But he planned it. He planned it to be me. I know what he was thinking. A stranger wouldn't care, right? A stranger wouldn't suffer. He was wrong. It's been 3 years now, and still I have to fight each day. I didn't need to know him to feel the loss. I didn't need to know him to dream of him. I didn't need to know him to live with his pain. Imagine it. Wife, kids, business, day-to-day life. You speak to him a few days prior, organising the job. He tells you on the phone to let yourself in. He'll be working in the garage. In my profession, it's not uncommon to be in and out on paint day. So you let yourself in and head to the garage. Suddenly, because of this man, this stranger who planned it, your life is in turmoil. It was too late to help. I knew that. I knew it the second I saw him, but they didn't, those on the phone. I couldn't help. They came. They took him. I told my story. I went home. That was the end of it. Nobody called to check up on me. Nobody offered me help. Was I supposed to move on? Supposed to just forget about it? What about me? The psychologist says it's trauma, but I already know that. What I'm feeling now is guilt. Guilt for my family, for my wife and kids that I've been absent from, for how close I've come to ending this journey for myself without them ever knowing it. I know that if I choose that path, I too will be passing on the pain. But hell, it's tough to live. He awakened a dark and ever-present place inside of me. He pulled it to the surface, not knowing or simply not caring what would come of my life. So here I am, finally telling the story of a stranger, the stranger you never think about. He planned it. What about me?